Hey Virgo, this is going to be your general reading for the month of May. This may or may not resonate with you, so if it does, that's great. If it doesn't, feel free, you can check out your moon or rising sign. I've already pre-shuffled your deck. I just need to lay out your spread. I'll try to leave a timestamp in the comment section below for when the reading begins, but we'll go ahead and speed through this part. All right, Virgo, so let's jump into this because this spread doesn't necessarily remind me of the energy of the Virgos that I know. So this is kind of cool. It's going to be probably for a different group of Virgos. So Virgo, right now, your present energy, you've got the Fool card that's challenged by the Page of Swords. So Virgo, you're ready to like step out and do something on a whim here, which doesn't really feel like you often do. I feel like there's a real feistiness to this energy, and it's almost as if something has been presented to you that, or an opportunity has been presented to you, and you just want to throw caution to the wind, and you're like, yeah, let's do that. I want to do that with the full energy. It's like you're gung-ho, you're ready. I feel like, though, there's something that you're ready to start here, or you're ready to step out and do that you haven't gotten all the information about yet. Because what's challenging is this Page of Swords energy. So the Page of Swords talks about being very, very inquisitive, which, you know, as a general trait, people say Virgos are. I hate those kind of tarot generalizations, but a lot of them hold true, right? But I feel like whatever this is, this could be a person, this could be a relationship, this could be a friendship, whatever it is. You don't even care about the details. There's something that's been presented to you, or that you feel like you don't even care what's going on. You don't want to hear the backstory. None of that matters to you as it pertains to this. And I feel like the reason it doesn't, you are a little bit, you're just slightly less analytical about this than you would typically be for the Virgos that I'm talking to. And I feel like the reason that is either this was presented to you by a friend with this Six of Cups energy showing up in the root here, or this is an idea you've had from the past, or someone who has come back, and this could be a person that's reemerged that you could have been potentially interested in if this resonates for you as a love reading. And there is an inherent trust, either because of a past relationship, or for Virgo, it just feels right. That's what I get with the Six of Cups in this position. It's like, it feels like it's, it's almost that energy of, I feel like I've met you before. I feel like it aligns with me. I feel like this is the right. As soon as you heard this idea, you were like, that's it. And the due diligence that you would normally do, you just weren't, you're not quite as thorough. It's interesting. You got the Magician here in the past position. I feel like for some of you, you feel like you manifested this opportunity, this person, this job. You just manifested this situation. So it feels like almost as if you feel like you don't have to be critical because this is something I manifested. It's really that energy, a real energy of like, I manifested this on my own. I prayed for this. I did affirmations for this. I did, it's that kind of an energy. And I feel like that's clouding your judgment a little bit. The Seven of Cups energy is what we have crowning the reading. So that talks about illusions. I feel like you could have been manifesting a wonderful situation, relationship, job, whatever it is, right? I do feel like it's really important that when you're manifesting, though, that when things start appearing in your life, that there's nothing wrong with scrutinizing it to make sure that's the manifestation that best aligns with where you want to go. Sometimes we can manifest, the wrong situations. Not to say that this may be that, but I feel like your judgment's clouded. If this is a person, it's very hard for you to see this person for who they are. Because either you just have a lot of feelings for this person. This could have been like your first love, or someone who you've always had a crush on, or something like that. Or someone that just makes you feel, very youthful, or whatever it is. And so it clouds your judgment a little bit. You kind of like fantasize about this person, and I think you view them through your own lens. You don't view them through the lens of reality, which can be precarious. The Knight of Cups is you're going after this. Either way, because you feel so emotionally connected to what this is, you're going after this, and I feel like this energy is also coming after you as well, especially if this is a person, the Knight of Cups. That could be Pisces, it could be a Piscean coming towards you, or any other water sign potentially. I feel like there's a collision here, because as much as you want to step towards this, especially if this is something that involves connections with people, whether that's relationships or business partnerships or whatever that is, you've been trying to manifest it, and you feel like you've manifested it, and as much energy as you're putting towards moving towards it, it's moving towards you with this Knight of Cups energy. You really feel like whatever this is the best chance for you to either reestablish or establish stability with this Four of Wands energy. Some of you, this could be, could be a home. Some of you feel like either this person could make you feel really at home, or you've been looking for the perfect house, you've finally found it. Some of you are like, a few things came back on the inspection, but I'm not worried about it. This is perfect. So there's a little bit of energy of that. I will say this though, externally we've got the Hierophant card. That's Taurus energy, but that talks about stability, and it talks about institutions. I feel like this is a very, even if you haven't properly scrutinized this, I will say if this is an opportunity, it feels like it's a very structured opportunity. It's solid. It's not fly by night. It's not scammy, anything like that. If this is a person, they seem like they're very, very traditional. I feel like for some of you, you've been trying to manifest a very traditional partnership, a marriage and commitment. And I feel like you two could be on the same page. And because of that, you could be moving a little faster than you normally would. Because I can tell you're ready to move this thing forward. With the Eight of Wands energy coming up is your hopes and fears. I do sense a little bit here that some part of you is saying this could be moving too fast. This deal could be moving too fast. This relationship, by the end of the month, you could be like, this is moving a little quicker than, I typically like. But you felt like everything was in alignment, right? So then we've got your outcome card, and we've got the Ten of Swords. There's something here that this talks about ending something abruptly. I feel like if this is like a home negotiation or something like that, the negotiations break down, financing breaks down, and you're gonna have to come back to the drawing board, and that's gonna force you to move a little bit slower. I feel like if this is a connection, I feel like something is happening here with the Ten of Swords energy. I feel like anxiety is going to be setting in for you by the end of the month. Because the Ten of Swords doesn't always mean like the endings, the finality of, a relationship or opportunity, whatever it is. It talks a lot about being overcome by mental anxiety and your thoughts almost overwhelming you. I feel like you're going to be very overwhelmed with your thoughts by the end of the month, because this thing is going to be moving pretty quickly, whatever this is. And you're going to be questioning whether it is moving too fast. Whether it is what it seems to be. You're going to be, by the end of the month, questioning whether this is really at its core what it looks like or what you felt it was on the surface. And I feel like you're going to, depending on what happens after you kind of evaluate everything, is going to kind of determine the way you move forward. I had to clarify this because I really wanted to see kind of which way this energy was leaning. And I clarified it and I got the Page of Cups. I don't even know if you can see that. And I clarified it and I got the Page of Cups. So for some of you, please be careful. If this is a love situation, be careful with the way that you open up and communicate. I feel like there's the potential here for you to either say something that throws a monkey wrench in this, or they say something to you that throws a monkey wrench in this and causes people to kind of step back and question their emotions and feelings, right? So then they get caught up in their head about, why did they say that? I mean, is that how they really feel? The way you communicate is really going to be key. It's really important because the Page of Swords is also a card of communication, and it's very immature communication. So I would definitely be wary of that. And if this is pertaining to just some new opportunity that seems amazing and wonderful, I would challenge you to make sure to do your due diligence about this person, this thing, this entity, this group, whatever it is. And I feel like once you do that, it will calm a little bit of your anxiety that you will feel towards the end of the month about this, because it's going to, and as much as you want it to move quickly, it's going to set in for you that, oh, okay, you're to that final stage now where you have to make almost like a final decision, and you want to make sure that you feel really good about all the details. Not just that it aligns with you emotionally, but that, logically it makes sense for you. I feel like this could potentially make a lot of sense, whatever this is for you. I feel like it could be potentially very, very stable for you. But there is that caveat here, because this shows up as the outcome, that if you don't pay very close attention to details and make sure that all your T's are crossed and I's are dotted, this could turn around and kind of stab you in the back. So just be very, very careful and be very, very mindful of that energy. So I hope that this was helpful for you. Thank you so much for all the people who comment and like and subscribe. I truly appreciate that. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.